Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl Twan The Mystik from housemystics.com. Hello and welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan The Mystik. So today we are doing a new pick a card reading, and this reading is all about what makes you unique and why your unique energy is needed here on planet Earth, okay? We have pile number 1 with the number 1010 and the lion emoji. And then we have pile number 2 with the number 333 and the snake emoji. And then we have pile number 3 with the number 1212 and the what's it called? Elephant emoji. Okay, so pick the pile that you feel the most drawn to, the number or the emoji that you feel the most drawn to, and then go to my timestamps below or in my comment section and go to the timestamp that corresponds with your pile, okay? And I'll see you there. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1 with the number 1010 and the line emoji. So yes, let's go ahead and get into your reading all about what makes you unique and why we need your unique energy here on planet Earth, okay? But before we get into your reading, I just wanted to let you know that I just opened my signups for my webinar, my course, whatever you want to call it, called ASTRO Magic 101. And it's basically a course that will be all about how to use astrology, your own birth chart, and magic to become a magnet for success and pleasure, okay? So if you want to learn more about that and understanding how to use your birth chart for those specific reasons, definitely sign up for my course, okay? Links in the description. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. So what makes you unique, pile 1? So very first card we have here, we have the patient. I can endure whatever twists and turns life brings me. Can y'all see that? There we go. Kinda. There we go. All right. So, goodness, you're not gonna be able to really see it. Okay. So, anywho, are some of you guys Leos? Are some of you guys Leos or one of the fixed signs? Because I did put the lion emoji, so I'm assuming if you are a Leo, that could be why you were drawn to this pile. But I'm sensing that this could be the fixed energy pile where maybe you're a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or an Aquarius, okay? Because the fixed energy, not saying that none of the other signs have endurance, but the fixed energy signs tend to be very much not stuck, because I don't want to say stuck, but like, and when I say this, I have a fixed stellium, okay? So this is not me dragging or anything, but fixed signs tend to be very much like when they are into something and they're like, this is my thing, that's their thing, okay? That is their thing, and they're not changing their mind. They're not changing course unless they really see it fit to, to do it. And that, like I said, I have a second house stellium and a Leo stellium. So this is how I know. This is how I know, okay? So yeah, I feel like your unique energy and why we need you here is you are the type of person that has big dreams, big goals. Like you're a visionary. I see you as being a visionary. Maybe some of you guys are Sagittarius as well, or Pisces. But you have big goals, you have big dreams, and you are always thinking about your future. You are always thinking about your future, and you're always thinking about your future, and you are willing to do what it takes to make these big goals happen. Like I see you having just very big goals and not wanting to be quote unquote regular, okay? Like, you know what I mean? And you have the strength and patience to do that. And that's what makes you unique, because maybe you come from a family or a friend group or, or something like that, where it's like they took a path that's more like, like I'm not gonna chase goals that are uncertain. Maybe you came from a family like that, or that's how you grew up and stuff. But you're the one in the family that's like the dreamer of the bunch. I was gonna say the pile, but the bunch. And even though you're a dreamer, you are a worker at the same time. You're not someone that's just going to dream about something and be like, oh, I'm just dreaming. And no, you're going to actually do what it takes to get there. So yes, that's why you are unique. Okay. And then it's like, that's why we need you here, because you teach other people to do the same thing and not just, I don't know, settle. Okay, let me do the tarot cards. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Oh, I'm so used to doing my cards a different way. So yeah. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Oh. Okay. So you're intuitive as well. Oops. Then we have Five of Swords. Oh, wait. Okay, so, wait, no, I want this to be in the middle. Excuse me for being a perfectionist. Okay, so, all right. So, I just shook the camera a little bit. Well, damn. Okay. Now it's off kilter. Oh well, we still doing the reading. Okay, so you're intuitive. And then the Five of Swords makes me think that like you just always had big goals for yourself. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second, but yeah, so you've always had big goals for yourself. And I feel like you've even experienced failures while trying to attain these goals. Maybe certain things not going as planned, or maybe taking longer than you wanted to, and stuff like that. But I see you like winning in the end. I see you winning in the end because you've taken a lot of losses, but it's like those losses were for your highest good in some shape or form, where it's like you took those losses and you're like, okay, I learned this and that, so I know I should not do that, or maybe I should do this and maybe I shouldn't do that, and this and that. Like you've taken your losses and you've transmuted them. Okay, like you've transmuted them. You've never let failures hold you down for too long. And the reason why we need you here is because some people just give up so easily, and you don't. You really don't. Okay, even if you might for a second be like, oh my goodness, be sad about it, but you never let it keep you down for too long. You always get up, you dust yourself off, and you try again, like the Aaliyah song. like you seriously always try again. And I feel like the fact that you've tried again and again and again, and you've mastered your craft, you've mastered, I'm also hearing mastered manifestation. So I'm wondering if you guys are one of the fixed signs, but it's like you're mastering your skills, or you're mastering manifestation or something like that. I don't know why I'm hearing mastering manifestation, because maybe it's like you're even noticing like how you have the ability to easily draw in money to you. You have the ability to easily draw in money. You have the ability to easily speak things into existence. And I see you starting to change how you speak, starting to change how you think. And I also feel like the fact that you are gaining that knowledge about manifestation and changing your mindset and things like that, and learning how to bounce back from these difficult situations, you are able to teach people to do the same. You are able to teach people to do the exact same. So look, oh my goodness, like this is what I'm talking about. Because King of Cups literally is a card associated with being a wise leader, an intuitive leader, someone that is able to encourage others to follow their dreams, but can also give you a grounded perspective. Because if you look here with King of Cups, he is on the water, but he's on like a rock. It's like a slab of concrete or something like that. And he's sitting on it, but he's also holding his cup and he's also still on the water. So it makes me think that you, first of all, are someone that's a dreamer, but you do what it takes to make those dreams happen. You don't just talk about it. You actually are like, okay, these are my dreams, and what steps do I need to take to get these dreams? And then you do it. Okay? But like I said, it's also that you've mastered, I feel like you've mastered manifestation, but maybe even also mastered your emotions or something like that. And I feel like you've also just mastered yourself. You've just mastered yourself, and you've overcome so much, or if you haven't yet, you're about to overcome so much, and you will inspire others to do the same. And they'll look at your story like, wow, so and so, they bounced back in such a big way that nobody was expecting. Like, I can do the same. Okay, like your story is inspirational for others. That's really what I'm sensing for you. Like, I definitely feel like you're someone that's meant to be in the public eye or something. Either in the public eye or some type of leadership position where people look up to you because you have experienced so much that you're wise as hell. Like, you're so wise and you can give like wise counsel. So I wouldn't be surprised, since we have the King of Cups and the High Priestess, I would not be surprised if you did do like tarot or some type of like counseling or therapy for other people or something like that, where you're advising them on how to master their own emotions, maybe master their own skills, master their own gifts of manifestation, master their spiritual gifts of, well, yeah, I did say manifestation, but yeah, maybe teaching spell work or teaching in general, something like that. Okay. Wow, we have 3 of Cups. Okay. So yeah, you are definitely someone that is, I feel like you're a wise advice giver and stuff like that, but you're also someone that's just like really supportive. Like you cheer other people on. You're definitely someone that cheers people on, and then you're a good friend, and people love to be around you because you're a good friend and you are just fun. Probably you're probably really funny. You probably have a great sense of humor or something like that, but you're also very compassionate and very much like, when to be serious and be like, okay, let's talk about the serious stuff. You're not just like a shallow friend that people just go out with. You're also that friend that gives wise advice, that's honest with people, that's like a shoulder to cry on, stuff like that. But you're also like super fun and super supportive, and and just like life of the party. Or even if it's not like you're the loudest person in the room, like as the life of the party, you're definitely someone that people love to go up and hang out with, because you're not the type to just be like, I want to go home, and just boring and stuff. Okay. Oh, Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, like I said, you are real. You always gonna tell the truth. You give great advice. You give great advice. And the fact that I ended up putting it right under the High Priestess card, it definitely lets me know, like, you give great advice, and it's always real. It's always real. And then also, I feel like your intuition is super on point, and you need to trust it more. And instead of always looking to other people to tell you what you should be thinking, but maybe that's something you've learned already, because I feel like you be knowing, but you don't always trust yourself and trust your intuition. Okay, so we also have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energies, physical and emotional healing. Can y'all see that? I'm sure you're not going to be able to see it when I put it down, because these cards are like super light. And the lighting in here. Oh, you can kind of see it. Okay, so yeah, you're a healer. I figured that much. You're a healer. And then it says physical and emotional healing. Like I said, like you heal people, and it's like you've mastered your emotions or something like that, and you can teach other people how to master their own emotions or something like that. It's something along those lines where you're able to teach people to master their own emotions or something along those lines, or just like your words, your presence, just very, very healing for other people. Come on. All right, and then we have you are not alone. Wow. Isolation, physical connection, community. So yeah, I really feel like many of you that will be picking this pile, you are in the public eye. Like you're meant to be in the public eye. And the reason why we need your energy is because you're not going to be the type of person that ends up like that, like say if you end up famous or something like that, you're going to use your fame for good. It's not going to be you like spewing negativity and like, you know, spewing negativity and just like being famous just for being famous. I feel like you're going to be, if you do end up being someone that's famous, it's because you are an inspiration. You are an inspiration. And I feel like the people that are your audience or will be your audience or something like that, they're going to feel very connected to you. They're going to feel almost like they know you, or like you just seem very relatable. You seem very relatable. And I feel like that's why we need your energy, because it's like, I don't know, like a lot of the times people in the public eye, they don't always seem relatable. They don't always feel relatable. And you, no matter how rich you get, because I know you're gonna be rich. It's like you're always gonna be down to earth. You're just a down to earth person. And then the fact that it also says community and physical connection, it definitely makes me think that you're a healer. Like I said, you're a healer. I would not be surprised if you do healing work for other people, especially with the little lightning. If you could see closely, will it focus in? I don't know if you can see that. You can kind of, I don't know. You can't really see it, but there's lightning. It's almost like lightning coming out of their hands. So maybe some of you guys are artists as well. Some of you guys could be artists, where the things that you create with your hands are amazing. They're very, very amazing. And then let's see what else we got here. We have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Okay, so mutable signs. That is Sagittarius. I feel like I mentioned Sagittarius earlier. Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. Maybe you're one of those signs. And the fact that it ended up under like the card that says nothing is yet set in stone, under the deep cellular healing, it's making me think like you do something that rearranges people's energy. So that's why I feel like you are like a healer, even if it's not you doing tarot or Reiki or something like that. It's like something about your word rearranges people's minds or something. It rearranges people's minds, and then they start to think more positively, or they feel more energized or something like that. That's why I really do feel like some of you guys are healers. But you could do like therapy for people, or you could do counseling or something, like teaching, something along those lines that rearranges people's mindsets, even people's lives, because you get them refocused on their goals, or you help them discover certain things within themselves. Okay, so we also have, look, balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So yeah, some of you guys could be a mutable sign. So I definitely feel like some of you guys work in the spiritual industry. And then we have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So that's cardinal. And the cardinal signs are Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. All right, and then let's see what else we got. We got dreams. Yeah, see, I said that. You have big dreams. You're a visionary. I said that. You are a visionary. And then the fact that we have the win-win outcome is forecast is definitely making me think that you are someone with big goals, big dreams, and you expect a lot from yourself. And you go for your dreams, and then you inspire other people to go for their dreams. And also the fact that we have the high priestess and dreams, I also feel like you're intuitive. Like I said, you're intuitive, and you probably have dreams that could be great advice for other people, or maybe you end up getting business ideas in dreams, or something like that. But something about your intuition and your ability to see into the future, we need that here on this planet. Okay, we need that here. We need your energy. We need you to tell us what to do. What to do next. Okay. And then we have willpower. Yeah, so like I said, you have what it takes to reach these big goals, these big dreams of yours, and you do what it takes to get there. You don't just sit there and talk about it. You actually are about it. Okay? And then we also have Labradorite. Number 17. And then we also have obsidian. So maybe these are some crystals to work with, if you're looking for some crystals to work with. Okay, it doesn't want to focus, but whatever. Okay, so Labradorite. Labradorite has to do with transformation and also like spiritual growth. So I feel like most of you are definitely in the spiritual field, or maybe you just have an interest in spirituality and you inspire other people to look into it as well, or teach other people to release negative thoughts. And because we even got the obsidian, like you challenge people to release negative thoughts and go for their goals, no matter how big they may seem or how unattainable they may seem. You make people realize, like, no, you can have whatever you want, especially with this nothing is yet set in stone. You teach people, like, no, you can have whatever you want. You can make things happen. It's not, if you're in a situation that you don't like, it's time to change it. Like, you're a very solution based person. Like, you're always looking for solutions, and you help other people find solutions. Okay, so yeah, that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you, let me get a 1010 and a line emoji in the comments. Okay. Yeah, like I said, if you want to join, if you want to sign up for my Astro Magic class, where I teach you all about how to use your birth chart and magic to become a magnet for success and pleasure, definitely go ahead and go to the link in my description. If you feel called to tip your girl, the links are in the description. And also check out housemystic.com, which is my brand, where I combine my love for art, spirituality, and fashion. Okay, so if you're looking for art, if you're looking for clothes, if you're looking for spiritual goodies, spiritual potions and shit like that, definitely go check out housemystic.com. Okay, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Okay, love you guys so much. Okay, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, what's up? Those of you that chose pile number 2 with the number 333 and the snake emoji. So yeah, let's get into your reading, all about, what makes you unique and why we need your unique energy on this planet, on planet Earth, okay? So yeah, let's get into your reading. Well, actually, before we get into your reading, I just wanted to say, if you are interested in learning about how to use your chart and magic to, become a magnet for success and pleasure, definitely sign up for my Astro Magic 101 course. I will be doing a live class in March. Okay, so yes, the link is in the description and in my comment section. So yeah, if you're interested in that, join your girl. Okay, so anyway, reading. All right, so first card, what makes you unique? Okay, so we have the Judge. I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice, and it's number 8. It's gonna focus. There we go. Okay. So, yes. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but anyway, I'm relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice. Oopsie. Sorry. Anyway, I feel like the reason why we need you here on planet Earth and your uniqueness, like what makes you unique, is like this is for some reason giving me Libra vibes. If you were drawn to pile 1, check it out. Because Libra came out in there, but yeah, this is giving me Libra vibes, and for some reason it's making me think that you have good taste. Like, because I know they're talking about honesty and justice, but for some reason it's just making me think like you have really good taste. So I'm wondering if you're like an artist, or maybe you're really into fashion or hair or makeup or nails, or like design, interior design, graphic design, even like a chef or something with food or health, like healthcare system. I don't know. I'm also seeing children. Okay, so a lot's just coming to my mind. But yeah, I feel like why we need you here is because of those things, like your great taste, like I said, with if you do something with one of those creative ventures I listed, or with cooking, or something with children, or like, something like that. We need that here. Okay, we need your taste, we need your compassion, we need your honest nature. Okay. Some of you guys could be in the law, is it the law system? When we say law system, but something with the law, like you are definitely like your ability, and then your ability to see the truth and your discernment or something like that is very much needed. So it makes me think you might have been drawn to pile number 1. So if you were, definitely check it out. But let's move on. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles, yo, literally, some of y'all are artists and designers. Look what she's doing. Well, the light, sorry. But look what she's doing. She's literally drawing or designing something. So yeah, you guys, I feel like have impeccable taste. I feel like you're very beautiful, or handsome, like you're very nice to look at. You're very nice to look at. But also like you have great taste. And I feel like some of you do something with cooking or food, or you want to do something with that, or like fashion, the arts, possibly music. Even if it's like something in spirituality, it's like something about your aesthetic. Like it's like the aesthetics. It's something with the aesthetics. Okay, so King of Wands. Okay, so this card, yeah, I'm really wondering if some of you guys are business owners, entrepreneurs, or something like that. But also with the King of Wands, this is saying that we need your energy, and what makes you unique is you're a leader. You are a leader, and you have the ability to organize things, and like tell people what to do. But not in a negative, like pushy way, but maybe sometimes you have to be. But it's like you know how to be like, hey, if you do this over here, I'll do this over here, and we'll all do this together and come up with this product or this thing, or or to get things done. Like, you know how to do that. It's like you're a great leader, a great manager, like something like that, where you're able to tell what's needed to create the bigger picture. So yeah, you definitely could be the leader of a company, or you're like a manager at your job, or something like that, where you are leading people, and like, and it's a team effort or something. It's like a team effort, and you have the ability to see what each person needs to do to get this thing together. You know? Hope that makes sense. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And, oh, that's funny. We got 7 and 8. We just gonna go ahead and do it like that. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So the fact that we have the Queen and the King makes me think like there's a partner in here. Like you are meant to partner with people on something. And through the combined talents, it's like it creates something bigger and better. You know? And it's also making me think that some of you guys have a boo thing. If you're not in a relationship, that person's coming soon, but some of you guys could already be in a long-term relationship, and it's like you guys are meant to be in business together. Or even if it's not you guys doing business together, it's like you guys creating your family, and like you and this person teaming up together to raise a family, or to like build a life together, or something like that. Yeah, something like that. And then let's see. We also have Spirit Guide. Okay. But see how it's interesting with Spirit Guide? It's like, oh, it looks like an 8. That looks like an 8, and we have 8 with the Judge. I mean, come on. And we're 8 minutes into this reading. Well, not technically, we're not, because I'm going to have to stop it and edit it. But as I'm filming it, this is the 8th minute. But yeah. And then also how it's like, it almost looks like 2 heads coming together. So why we need you here is because of it's like your energy matches with these certain energies that are also here on planet Earth. And it's like when y'all come together, y'all bring out the best in each other. But it also makes me think that you're meant to work very closely with Spirit to create these things, like whether it's food, whether it's a painting, whether it's music, whether it's a house, whether it's, or it's something like that. But like I see you either teaming up with Spirit or teaming up with people, but it's like your energy is needed, because when you team up with these people, and you could also be teaming up with Spirit while you team up with these people, and it's like y'all create a bigger picture, or like a product or something together that is needed by the planet. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Oh. Career. And we literally have all these pentacle cards, and literally what I keep talking about is career. So yeah, I gotta get a sip of water. My mouth dry, but sorry y'all. But like you are meant to work with a team of people. I don't know. Like you're meant to work with a team of people, or like it's like you work closely with spirit when it comes to your career or something like that, and it's like you move with spirit. I don't know, and that's why I feel like many of you are creatives, because it's like you get inspired. And when I say creatives, like I said, it literally could be anything. It doesn't have to just be you painting a picture, even though she's really working on a picture here. But it could literally be you cooking. It could be you coming up with certain products. Like it could be, you having your own business or something along those lines. But it's like you co-create with spirit. But I also feel like you co-create with other people. And I also really feel like you've co-created with another person to produce children. Or you will. Or you guys come together and like y'all just build a beautiful life together or something like that. And it's like, I really feel like for a lot of you guys on here, it's like couple goals. Like I see it being like couple goals where, I don't know, y'all just are so cute or something. Okay. So we got big picture thinking, Pleiades, energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Okay, so definitely check out Pile 1. That's funny. We have the arch here. Spirit is funny because this arch, you see this like arch doorway thing right here? Like I keep seeing it everywhere. And maybe it's because, and then look, we have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. And look, it's like not necessarily an arch, but it's the pyramids and there's like a door leading inside. And what I was saying is like, I keep seeing arches and doorways like when I'm dreaming. And then even the other day I noticed one of my crystals literally looks like like an opening to a portal. Then like I have a necklace that's like an archway. Anyway, and I really feel like you open portals? Like you open okay, because if some of you guys really are like creatives or artists or something, it's like, or maybe you do events, like you plan events or something like that, some of you guys, but it's like you create a vibe, you create an atmosphere. You create an atmosphere or something like that. But I also feel like I said, you co-create with spirit, like often, where sometimes it's almost like you don't even realize that spirit is inspiring you to do these certain things, and then you just do it, and then it creates these beautiful pictures or these ideas, whatever they are, especially with it saying inspired ideas. Like you definitely co-create with spirit or something like that. Okay. We also have, and my phone vibrated, so yeah. Okay, we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Okay. So, oh yes, and it says cardinal moon, and I said Libra, didn't I? Yes, I said Libra. So yes, check out Part 1, okay? So maybe you're a cardinal sign. Maybe you are a cardinal sign. And I feel like cardinal signs are meant to be in leader positions. They are meant to be, like, I even posted about this on my page, talking about like cardinal signs being the teachers or the mentors, the parents, the older sibling, the leader, the way shower, stuff like that. So yeah. And the fact that we even have the queen and the king here lets me know, I definitely feel like you're meant to be a leader or something, and to create something beautiful, possibly with a group of people, but definitely with spirit that uplifts the collective in some shape or form. where you like I said, you create these products, you create these foods, you create this content, you create something, and it's like you work with spirit when it comes to your career. Maybe you don't even have a conventional career, like where like some of you may not have a conventional career. Maybe you're like a freelancer, or you're like a travel nurse, or you're like a travel vlogger, or you're like a content creator, or like or an artist, or or something like that. But it's like you work with spirit. It's like this is not something, well, maybe for some of you guys you went to school for it, but I feel like this is something that you did not go to school for. Like your career is meant to be something that like you did not go to school for. It's just inspired by spirit, and you move when spirit tells you to move. Like, yeah, and that's why I would not be surprised if many of you guys are in like some type of creative field where you just feel inspired to create certain things. Okay, anyway. And that's why we need you, because it's like you create these things that people need. Okay. So look, we have a new romantic cycle begins, and it's new moon in Libra. And literally, like I said, there is a person that you are meant to be with, that you guys co-create, and you create children together, or a beautiful life together, or something like that. But I'm definitely feeling like many of you guys could have a partner that you either have children with already, or you will meet them and y'all will create a family. And I feel like you guys will work closely with one another, like in your career as well. Maybe even you guys have like the same like midheaven or something like that, because since that's like the sign associated with the career, maybe the same rising, maybe y'all's charts are similar or something like that. But there's definitely someone here, okay? Or even like friends, even like best friends or close siblings or something like that you are meant to work closely with. Maybe even working with your children or something like that, where it's like your career is kind of tied in with your personal life, where it's like the people you love, you working on stuff with the people that you love, whether it's like friends, your partner, your family, something like that. Okay. And then we also have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are Virgos, okay, or one of the cardinal signs, Libra, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn. Yeah, so a time rather to give than take. So yeah, I definitely feel like you are meant to work with a group of people or a certain person or something like that, and y'all create something that is needed here on planet Earth, and that's why we need you. And what makes you unique is that, well, you're bold. You're definitely bold. And I also feel like you have a deep connection with your ancestors. And that's why you're able to create these unique things, whatever they are, because, yeah, you are closely linked with your ancestors or something like that. Okay, so last two cards. Eos. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay. Doesn't want to focus. Okay. But anyway, and then Aries, look, another cardinal sign. So we definitely got the cardinals in here. So yeah, what makes you unique is you're bold, and I definitely feel like you don't have a conventional career. I feel like or if you are currently in what you feel like you consider conventional, I feel like I see you breaking away from that, and you start having a career that is like more driven by spirit. And it doesn't even have to necessarily just be you being a tarot reader or, you know, something like that. It could be, like I said, like an entrepreneur or something like that, where you are like you come up with these ideas and you end up monetizing them, and they, you know, it's like they're things that people need and love and brings them joy, and, you know, things like that. And then Eos, she is associated with like having the keys to, or the gateway to heaven, or, you know, and yeah, like, it's interesting because, like I said, we have this door right here, we have this portal looking door thing, we have another one right here, and then we have the key. So I really feel like many of you guys are able to tap into something otherworldly to either get messages from them, to relay to others, or like you create these things. You create these things that are just beautiful, or in some shape or form, and people need it. Or it's like you and this other person you guys come together and create children. That's like, or create something, because like the fact that we have the door, and then we have the key, and then we have the masculine and the feminine, like, come on. That's so interesting. Yeah, so if you were wondering, this kind of turned into a love reading a little bit, but if you were wondering if you had a forever bae out there, yes. Yes, they are coming, and y'all are going to work very closely together. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get a 333 and a snake emoji in the comments, okay? Like I said, if you're interested in my Astro Magic class that I will be holding in March, definitely, go to the link in my description, and I will be teaching all about how to use your birth chart and magic to become a magnet for success and pleasure, okay? So yes, that's in the description. If you feel called to tip me, that's in the description. If you feel called to go to my website, housemystic.com, which is my brand where I combine my love for art, fashion, and spirituality, okay? So yes, go check it out. I have clothes, I have art, I have spiritual or witchy potions, and, you know, things like that. So go check me out, okay? Link in the description. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3, pile number 3 with the elephant emoji or the number 1212. So yes, let's get into your reading, all about, you know, what makes you unique and why we need your energy here on this planet, okay? So yeah, before we get into your reading, I want to let you know that in March I will be teaching a class all about, it's called Astro Magic 101, and it's all about how to use your birth chart and magic to become a magnet for success and pleasure. So if you are interested in learning all about that, definitely go to the link in my description, okay, or in my comment section. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, so yes, what makes you unique, and why do we need you here on this planet? So we have the homebody 40. Let's see. It's gonna focus. Okay. It's starting to get dark in here, so the lighting's a little weird. Okay. So it says, I enjoy the secure base I have made for myself and my loved ones. So if you were drawn to pile 2, definitely check out pile 2, because this is already kind of, that card is making me think of pile 2. But I feel like what makes you unique and why we need you here. You are meant to create generational wealth. You are here to create generational wealth, and the people that come from you are going to like continue your mission of changing the world. Yeah, that kind of got deep there. Yeah. So you're like generational wealth. And then I'm also hearing like, I'm just wondering who's gonna pick this pile, because it's making me, part of it's making me think of pile two. I feel called to say that if your child is showing like interest in something specific, or you're noticing certain gifts of theirs, it's time to hone them. It's time to like put effort into it. Help them put effort into it. Or if you notice something really special about them. Of course everyone's special, you know. But I'm just saying, if you notice there's something specific about them where it's like, oh wow, maybe I should like help them out with this, or like do something like this, you know, do it. Okay. So, okay. Anyway, homebody also makes me think of real estate or something. Real estate. I don't know. Property, real estate, flipping houses, something like that. Okay, but anyway, I feel like also what makes you unique is you are very nurturing. You are very, very nurturing, and people need your nurturing, sweet energy. I feel like you are the mom friend, the dad friend, even if you don't have a kid. But like you just have this energy about you that's very like thoughtful. And you know, people need people like that. It's like you see people. You see, like, people may say to you often, like, I feel seen, you know, like, because of your ability to, like, maybe read their minds or just know what people want and need. Which, for some of you guys, that makes you a great marketer or a business person, because it's like you see what the people need. Okay, so, okay. Seven of Swords. Oh, this wire right here. Can y'all see that? Okay, Seven of Swords. Okay, so, and then we have Ace of Wands. And okay, so so I feel like for you guys, Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay, wait, let me do these other two cards. Okay, we have Six of Cups. Oh my God, I just keep hitting the camera. Okay, all right. So we also have Nine of Cups. Okay. So what makes you unique? Okay. What makes you unique? Like, you're not afraid to risk it all. Or go at it alone or something like that. And it's funny because I said you might have been drawn to pile two, which that one was all of that happened to be more so about relationships, but I feel like you're not afraid to stand alone, and not in a way where you just like disregard relationships and stuff like that. Because I do see, if you did pick pile two, I do see, because I do feel like there's some of you guys that, you know, like I said, making generational wealth for your family, and some of you guys could like have a partner or something like that, but it's like you're not afraid to do things in a way that is different from the crowd or something, where it's like maybe your friends might kind of question you sometimes, maybe even your partner question you sometimes, or like your parents or your family, or something like that, but you're not afraid to risk it all. I don't know why I keep saying risk it all. Maybe you might be considered the black sheep, or like maybe sometimes feel like the odd man out, but you are, it's like you're not afraid to just be different. And that's why we need you here, because we need people to be different. Like, society teaches everybody to be the damn same. And you stand out. You are different. You are different. Okay. So we have lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So yeah, like that's, I really do feel like you're meant to bring generational wealth to your family, but you're also meant to break generational curses, patterns, or something like that, and kind of question authority and question like the way things have always been done around here, you know, stuff like that. Like you question authority. You question authority, you question everything, and you're not afraid to be like, no. Like, or yes, you know, like, yes, I'm going to do this, or no, I'm not going to do that, or like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not afraid to do you, boo boo. And there may have been times in your life where you've had to stand alone, and you've had to go out on your own and just like, you know, and figure things out on your own. And I feel like it paid off, or it's about to, with that 9 of Cups. Okay, so we have what? Yo, I do not look at these cards before I do the reading, and it amazes me every time. And this is why I do this specifically, because I love when spirit do that. We literally have the card that says the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Wait, let me. Yeah, it's getting dark in here, so the lighting's a little weird. But literally, I said this about like your children. There's some of you that have children that like you're gonna start seeing special gifts of theirs, where it's like you're noticing, it's almost like you've passed down. Oh my goodness, look, 6 of Cups. Now it makes sense. It's like you've passed down certain gifts of yours, or certain traits, or maybe you even notice with your birth chart with your children, it's like they have, maybe your children, like y'all have the same like sun sign, or like their sun sign is your rising sign, or they're like, you know, or something like that, where it's like you're noticing y'all have similar gifts, or you're noticing like their interest in certain things or whatever. And spirit is definitely saying to hone those gifts, because I feel like you are meant to create a foundation, like, and create generational wealth, where it's like whatever you end up doing here on planet Earth, your kids are gonna like carry it out, or something like that, like once you leave this earth. And oh my goodness, y'all need to go to pile 2, because look, another archway. So I'm really wondering if some of you guys are like mothers on here, because, and I say mother specifically because like a portal, I feel like women, you know, are women parts. We're not gonna say it because YouTube, but you like, it's like you're a portal that brings souls here into the physical realm. Oh wow, and I looked down at the timer, it said 11:11. Bruh, and that has to do with a gateway. Oh my goodness. So yeah, and I'm wondering if there's some of you guys like that are mothers that have like only sons. That doesn't have to be the case, but the Ace of Wands is just making me think that. Anyway, but you are meant to break generational curses, or patterns or something like that with the way that you live your life, and you're, because you just being you and your interests and the thing, you know, stuff like that is like very different from maybe your family or your friends or your partner or your, well, maybe not your friends and partner. I don't think that, because I feel like your friends and partners, if you have a partner, it's like they get you. But I feel like for some of you guys, it could be like your family or maybe even feel like society. It's like you're just very unique. I don't know. And I feel like I'm feeling like family, like specifically though, like being very different from your family. And it's like you're the one that questions traditions, authority. You're always questioning things, and anything that's not aligned with your most authentic self, or that's not good for you, or you feel like it's not good for your growth, or you're noticing it's a pattern and in your family and stuff, you're like, nah, this needs to be done. It needs to be over with. And then we have bruh. I said something like this in pile 2, so I definitely think y'all should check it out. But just even what I'm saying with this pile, it says the courageous. I never know how to say this word. Is it peony or pony? Peony? I don't know. It's a certain type of flower. Anyway, multifaceted, unique nature. I can't make this up. I'm sorry if I laughed really weird and loud in your ear, but yo, look, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Like I said, you are so different from your family. Like, you're unique. Like, I literally said that you are very unique. And I feel like you even feel like just unique in general, like even amongst your friend group or, you know, something like that. Because I feel like some of you guys feel like an alien or something. Or like a starseed. Like, you just feel like very different from the crowd or from your group of friends or your partner or your, like, you know, even if they're, because I do feel like there's people that get you, but I feel like there's a part of you that also tends to feel like an outcast or something in some shape or form, maybe because like you're different from your family or the way you see things, is very, very different. Okay, so we also have grieving. And peace. Wow, that's interesting that we have both. Because when the grieving card came out, it definitely makes me think like you have had to stand alone. You've had to stand alone. And I feel like many of you guys are just super unique and have taken a unique path, and maybe you've fallen on your face a few times or things haven't worked out a few times, you know what I mean? But I feel like peace is coming. Peace is coming if you haven't experienced peace yet, or maybe this is what's happening for you now, where you're finally at peace. Okay? And also I feel like you're at peace with being unique. Like, I keep hearing unique, you know, from Alien Superstar. Oh, that's what I keep hearing for you. Just, you're unique. You're a very unique individual. And I feel like you finally come to terms with it, even though like maybe people like your family or whoever like has made you feel bad for being unique. I'm sorry, y'all. It's getting like super dark, but I think y'all can still see the cards. Yeah. So we also, I do not look at these cards before I do this. We literally have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Oh my goodness. And then we have believe in the impossible. See, okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like you have a like an unorthodox like life path or something like that, and it's like maybe some of you guys have Aquarius, Leo. I'm hearing Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Sag. Pisces, Cancer. You don't have to be any of those signs, but I those are the signs I'm hearing specifically. But yes, I definitely feel like you have a unusual life path, and maybe people have wondered like, what is so and so doing, like what is this, but it's like it works for you, and it's like you become successful through like being this unique person. Like some of y'all work on social media or something like that. It's like it's almost like your personality opens doors for you or something. So that's why I wouldn't be surprised if you do work on social media or something like that. But it's like you live authentically, and that's why we need you here, because you teach other people to be authentic, and then also like you question certain things within your family or within society or whatever, and it changes the way things are done. And then we have, it's time to take action. And what did I say? I said Aries. And here is Aries, okay? Oh, and then last two cards, we have Kava Kava and didn't I say Gemini? Oh my gosh. Okay, had to pause real quick, but yes, the fact that we have Gemini is crazy. But Kava Kava is associated with being grounded, and like, you know, being grounded in your daily practice. But what I'm getting from it is, like I said, I definitely feel like you're creating generational wealth, and you are building the foundation, or you are, I feel like, making changes also within your bloodline, the generations to come, where it's like you are learning what needs to go, like what behaviors, what habits, what beliefs, you know, you are like like this card says, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Okay? Um because I feel like the generations that come after you are going to maintain those same patterns, but they will be for the better. Okay? Um yeah. Okay, but yeah, don't want to hold y'all too long. But if this reading resonated with you, let me get an elephant or a 1212. Whoa. Whoa. Or a 1212 in the comment section. Okay, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. And also, if you feel called to join my Astro Magic 101 class, where I teach you all about how to use your birth chart to become a magnet, well, your birth chart and magic, to become a magnet for pleasure and success. Okay, so if you want to join that class and sign up for it, that link is in the description. If you want to tip your girl, those links are in the description. If you want to go to my website, housemystic.com, go definitely check it out. That's in the description. House Mystic is my brand, where I combine my love for art, fashion, and spirituality. So I have paintings on there, I have clothes on there, I have witchy potions on there. So yeah, go check out housemystic.com. And yes, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.